Born on LinkedIn, Jeff Mart here. Hope you're doing awesome. Coming to you from lovely Orlando, Florida. Going to be another spectacular sunrise. And been down here this week at the A&A Market Masters Conference, and it's been phenomenal. I've heard from PepsiCo, MasterCard, Amex, Shell, EOS, Chipotle, just some amazing brands. And they've talked about how they've been able to grow both pre-pandemic, during the pandemic, post-pandemic. What are the measurements? And I'm going to link to all of the content that I have shared. I can tell you it's been just a really amazing experience. And so I encourage you to check out the A&A conference schedule and consider this one, because I think they had over 2,000 attendees, and I don't know what the virtual numbers were. But what I can tell you is some of the insights were perfunctory, but it's also really heartwarming to hear about the tried and true basics that are happening around. And so talk about a couple different companies, but two in particular. Chipotle, responsibly sourced agricultural business, right? Yes, they're a restaurant and they sell great food. They really are focused on the environment and the whole ecosystem, from the seeds that go in the ground, to the food that's packaged. And it's just an amazing success story around spending an extra $400 million to do it that way, and seeing your market cap jump from 12 billion to 41 billion. And then at the same point, starting to transition your business to the fact where there's over 40% of what transacts on the their typical transactions are digitally centric, so coming from a digital element. The other one was Jeff Turner from Mkhstry. Just powerful, really momentous discussion around making sure that you are not just doing content and not just making noise. Raja, the CMO from MasterCard, talked about TikTok and watching Bollywood videos and being like, interruptive, no value. I do not want my brand to be there. He's got a 5 senses piece, right? And he's got things going on in sound. He's, I think, top 3 in the sound category. They have this new sonic branding campaign. It's just really cool. I'm going to post all of the different things that I've done this week. And I still have more. There's a couple more sessions this morning that I'm going to go to. But I'm obviously doing my Friday morning walk and wanted to make sure I captured this, right? Going back to making history, one of the things that Jeff said is, really, we are in the business as advertisers and marketers of creating and making history, right? Because if you're not coming from that mindset of whether you're doing something that's never fucking been done before, or you're saying this was something amazing, we sang karaoke, we sang a Coca-Cola song, 1,000 people in a room stood up, sang a song, right? Because that was a moment where Coca-Cola made history. They were not that. They did not just sit back and rest on their laurels. They doubled down. They spent 100,000, then it became 250,000, which is equivalent of almost 3 million in today's dollars for this one video spot, right? So it's our responsibility to make history, and if we don't, we're gonna be history. So that's it. I hope you had a great fucking week. I did. I cannot wait to get home. I really have loved being in Florida. This is a beautiful hotel here at the Rose and Shingle. The A&As have been a terrific host. And I seriously encourage you to check out the A&As because I will be at more of these conferences. And that's about it. Have a great weekend, and thanks for being in my network. And all my new friends, pleasure to meet you.